Good morning everyone and welcome back to a wet and windy day. I am standing in my doorway at the minute. As you can hear, there's thunder and lightning. However, there is a rainbow and the rain is due to stop very soon. So, yes. I'm going to be waiting for the rain to stop. Chickens are producing eggs like mad. We've actually got a full pallet of eggs over there, so I'm going to be taking that to a sell point that's right near the store. Now, Isaac has managed to get in for me all the bits I need to repair that that sugar beet harvester, so that'll be absolutely amazing to get that sorted today. So I'm going to pick those up. At the same time, he said he's got all the trailers in to for me to have a look at as well. So yeah, let's wait for this rain to stop. Let's wait for this rain to stop and then we'll get cracking on with the day's jobs. Right then, what a difference 45 minutes makes. Look at this. Beautiful skies now. The clouds are all shifted off that way. Unbelievable. Everything's still a bit damp, but we're good to go. So yes, we need to get these eggs sold. I'll have to come back and pick up the front loader tractor for that. So let's move this back and out of the way. Come on. There we go. This thing's getting older and harder to use. And then we can go see what he's got for us in the way of trailers. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag this out. Because I need to be able to get... Oh, hold on a sec. Need to be able to get the forks underneath it. Yep, that'll do. That'll do lovely. Right, so another job that we have to do today is to get some fertilizer spread on the sugar beet. I'm going to make sure we get the best we can out of that. We've got plenty of hard pellet fertilizer, which will be fine. Right then, it's on enough. Right, so the place that I'm going to sell these is like a distribution centre for eggs, so that these eggs will go to different shops around the area. But yeah, I need to be very careful with them on the way. They're packed really well, so should be fine. And we'll take them straight to the store now, because the distribution centre is just behind the dealership, and then we'll be up the dealership to pick up the parts for the sugar beet harvester. God, my brain's working slow this morning, and to look at the trailers as well. Hopefully, we'll be coming back with a trailer. Okay, so here we are. It's the farm store. That's this way. Okay. This looks like a distribution centre at the back here. Okay. Well, I'll get these sold, and then we'll see how much we get for them. So unfortunately, it turns out I'm in the wrong place entirely. This isn't the distribution centre at all, but the distribution centre is elsewhere, so I can't sell the eggs here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them up to the farm shop instead. We're going to sell them there, and then I'll be coming back to the store for my parts. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so it turns out the distribution centre is here. So right off the back of the farm shop here, that's the distribution centre there. That nice little warehouse. Right, so I've got the eggs sold. We've got just over £1,000 for those, which isn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Quite pleased about that. So, yeah, if those chickens keep producing eggs like they are, then we're not going to be doing too badly. Right, time to get back to the store, to the dealership, I should say, and then have a look at them trailers. Okay, here we are. Ah, these must be the trailers. Look at them. Well, they're very nice, aren't they? So we got a Mater. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mater. A Marshall. And a Brantana. All about the same capacity. This one's got a cover, which might be useful. This one's got a grain door. Quite high though. In fact, those two at the outside are quite tall, and the one thing we have to consider is the auger height of the harvester that we've got isn't very high. That Marshall trailer is a nice one actually, but it's fairly worn. What about this one? Yeah, both fairly well used. Oh, this one's a dolly trailer. Yep, okay, that's ruled that one out because I am absolutely rubbish reversing dolly trailers. So it's between these two and the end here. Right, I'll go talk to Isaac and see what the prices are. Hello, Isaac. Hello, Robert. Been a few months since we've seen you here. Well, I haven't been around. Yeah, I've been over at in America doing some work for my my cousin. Oh right. Oh, that sounds great fun. Anyway, I bought the trailers round that you asked for. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've already had a quick look. I think the dolly trailer's ruled out because I can't reverse that to save my life. Yep, fair enough. Yep. So the Marshall and the Mater, is it? Mater? Yes, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Nobody's ever corrected me. Anyway, yeah. So the Marshall and the Mater, both about the same capacity. In terms of price, however, the Marshall was slightly more. So we're looking for about £15,000 for the Marshall and about 12,000 for the Mater. Okay. The other thing I had to consider, obviously, was the auger height of my harvester. So yeah, I think the Marshall's probably going to be the one to go for. I think. Okay. Yep. No problem. We'll sort that out for you. Is it transfer you're going to do? Yep. Transfer as always, mate. Thank you very much. Right then. So Isaac and I will get that sorted, and yeah, that Marshall trailer will be ours. Oh, that was painful. £15,000 gone. The Marshall trailer's ours. Actually, I forgot to ask him about the bits for the harvester. And another £720 for the parts for the harvester, which seems a bit steep, but it was specialist stuff that, you know, yeah, a bit difficult because it was specialist equipment. Anyway. Oh, he did mention new tractors. What have we got? Well, there's not a lot new here. I mean, what's this? Aisha? I'm not doing very well with my pronunciations. Not a bad looking tractor. Not a bad looking tractor at all. But I am not in the market for a tractor at the minute. So, let's get our new Marshall trailer hooked up. I've got the parts for the harvester. Just stuff them in the back of the tractor here. And we'll take our new trailer home. And that takes us down to 31,000 in the bank. But I'm hoping that the harvest this year is going to bring in some pretty decent money. Because yeah, we've got no more money coming in from the silage. think that's all been used. So yeah, no more money coming in from the silage. I believe that's all been used up now at the biogas plant. So if we do make any more silage, we can take some up there. I've got plenty for the cows. Don't have to worry about that running out anytime soon. Obviously, the more cows that we get, the more we're going to need. I think I'm going to need more storage space on this yard. Okay, I've got a section of this I can put this in, but it's going to be a bit tight. Okay. That'll do nicely. Don't want to reverse over my weight. Okay. That's all undercover enough. Switch this off. And the beacon. There we go. Alright. I've got the parts, so what I'm going to do now... Right, I'll put the parts over here. What I'm going to do now, before the rain starts again later, or in a bit, is to get some fertilizer on the field. And for that, we're going to use the Massey Ferguson again. Seems to be the tractor to use for this sort of thing. Right, let's get this filled up with fertilizer. There we go. Lift it up. Let's go get some fertilizer spread on the fields, shall we? It's just the field that we've got the sugar beet planted in for now, and then next month we'll be planting the soybean crop into this field, trying to get rid of these weeds around the edge at the same time. Right then, I'll crack on with this and we'll catch up when it's done. There we are. It didn't take much at all. But, yep, that is now sufficiently fertilised. Right then. Just going to get out and test the nitrogen values of this one. Yep, they're all fully fertilised. I do remember doing it now. It's all good. The only thing that hasn't been done actually is the bit of grass field down the bottom. So let's go and do that while we're all set up and ready to do it before the rain starts. harvest is going to be a busy time for us. Hopefully it won't all be ready at the same time. We'll have different crops to do in different months, but we'll see. Right, I'll get this spread on here, and then we'll see what's in the next lot of jobs to do. Right, that's fertilised the bit that I'd harvested. I said harvest, but that I'd cut before. When we come to cut this field again, we'll do it all at the same time, and then it'll all be back to the same. As soon as that bit over the far side is fully grown, we'll give the whole field a cut. We won't get as much off this end as we will off that end, but I think it'll work. It's a bit of a miserable day today. It's yeah, a bit foggy, a bit misty, but yeah, typical March type weather, isn't it? Right, I'm running out of room on the yard, aren't I? Even to turn around and things. So let's get this backed into here, and I'll dig all the fertilizer out of it and into the bag, and then I think we'll go and have a spot of lunch. It's going to be a miserable afternoon. Okay, I've emptied it all out into another bag. Going to get these closed up. Yep, it's going to be another sort of. The sun is out, it's blue skies, but it does feel a little bit misty and a bit groggy. Groggy? Do I mean groggy? No, maybe not. Either way, let's go grab some lunch, and then I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to fix that sugar beet harvester. Okay, so the good news is the weather seems to be staying away from the farm for now. The rain, it's looked a bit misty on the horizon for quite a while now, but over the farm, blue skies and pretty decent weather. So yeah, it's quite good. Let's get these opened up again. Okay, here she is. It's probably going to be easier to work on if I get it onto the back of a tractor. The obvious one is this one over here. Get this taken off. And then, if I get this one fitted to the back of the tractor, I can get it lifted up in the air and I'll be able to get to it a lot easier. Right, hopefully it's not too heavy, we'll see. No. Looks a bit heavy. The back of the tractor's down a bit, but I think it'll be alright. I'll wedge something under this end of it while I'm working on it. But yes, that's going to it's going to go well. Right, we'll get this all fixed up, and we might give it a clean while we're doing it as well. A few rusty spots in places, so it's not going to look perfect, but it'll look better, I think. Right, I'm going to get on with that. I'll see you in a bit. Right then, so I've been working hard on that for a good while. The rain set in about an hour ago, started. actually, yeah, I am very, very pleased with how this has gone. And God, this weather at the minute is terrible. Very, very pleased with how this has gone. I even found some leftover paint from when I did the muck spreader and painted up the muck spreader, and we've touched it all up, and I think it looks fantastic. It all seems to work really well as well. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it. So I'm super looking forward to using that. And yeah, I think it's going to work really well. It's got new chains. Everything's been greased and oiled. Yeah, it's all looking really, really good. Very pleased with that. All the seals have been changed and everything on all the shafts. They all rotate nicely. I think it's gonna work really, really well. But for now, I'm gonna just back it up here and put it down, because it is a bit heavy for this this tractor here. Take it off there. It won't be in the way, and we're going to keep this tractor under cover. I'm going to keep it under here, obviously, because had it all nicely restored. I don't want to leave it out in the rain. Let's leave it here for now. There we go. I think the next time I use that tractor will be on this harvester, to be perfectly honest, because we've done all the fertilizing and everything. That's all done now. It's just yeah, need to get some harvesting done. Oh, that's bad weather. One of the things I did want to do is think about that other field and what we're going to do with our original field. And it's got a good crop of grass on it at the minute. It's not been fertilized or anything. But yeah, it looks like a good crop of grass. So we're going to get that cut at some point and make some well, we've got plenty of hay and silage, but we're going to make some silage, I think, and get it up to the biogas plant. One thing I'd really like to do with that field is potatoes. Potatoes would be cracking, but all the machinery for potatoes is so expensive. So I'm going to have to make a good bit of money before I think about that. It's probably going to be a couple of years down the line. And it may be that field, it may not be that field. We'll have to wait and see. It's the thought anyway. Right, but for now, that's all we can do today, especially now this rain has set in. So I'm going to head home, going to get cleaned up, maybe have a shower, and yeah. So I'm really glad that all my sheds are pretty well sealed, pretty good. So I'm pleased about that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time when we'll be getting a soybean crop into the ground. See you again soon. Bye for now.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.